Hello everyone, welcome to Alexis, welcome to this live stream, round 31 of the championship. We've got 12 games in midweek, so we've got a lot to cover. This whole February month is a hassle to try and make sure that FIFA predicts, that I predict. You get the idea, it's going to be insane. And I'm already thinking that I think it's going to be worth tomorrow more doing score predictions for midweek than it is for my review videos, to be honest. So that is what I'm planning to do in the end. We start off with Coventry going up against Blackpool. We've already got a couple of viewers here, so I actually might start on this immediately. Rexy, welcome to you. Blue Terrier, welcome. And Person, I always feel bad that I just say Person and don't call you by an actual name. I just read your account name, but thank you for turning up to this stream too. Okay, so what I'm doing here is that Coventry play Middlesbrough, they play Blackpool. This is way too loud as well, so I'm just turning that down. I won't mention the team in London Road, Person. I mean, they've got Man City next, so they could have rightful punishment for knocking out QPR. Let's not go there. I don't think that's the right idea. Right, has my Discord actually shared my stream so far? I mean, it has one job and I don't think it can do it. By the way, guys, we've dropped down a bit in subs. We were briefly on 936 at one stage and we've fallen down to 933. So if we can pick ourselves up with subscribers as soon as we can, that would be amazingly appreciated. Normally on Sunday I try and do a Colchester career mode, but I'm telling you this, guys, and I'm going to give you a fair warning. It's going to be very tough this month and even next month and probably even the month after that, because this final term of uni is intense. It's non-stop. I'm receiving my results tomorrow. So, wow, I thought that was going to be a goal. It's just wide. Josh Bowler almost continuing what he's just been doing so well in the championship. Le Cornery, welcome. Ethan, welcome as well. I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just trying to read everyone's comments as soon as I can. Right. Let me just share the stream on Twitter first. Done that. And now Discord. And then I'm ready. Why did Chelsea release John Russell? He's brilliant. Don't know why Corberan keeps ignoring him. Well, clearly, I mean, with all due respect, Chelsea's squad is in a lot of quality. Unfortunately, what we really are guilty of is that whilst we've tried to bring some youth, there's even like a large majority of youth players we just don't give a try. Unfortunately, it's what happens, and at the moment I hope I see a little bit more of him, to be honest. Right, I've just shared it. You're streaming the Bournemouth game later on my second channel. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, they're playing Bournemouth, aren't they? And the winner will play Everton. I have seen the FA Cup draw. We're playing Luton again, but this time at Kenilworth Road, which is going to be interesting. And that's not necessarily going to be a straightforward, easy tie. Thought this was career mode. Yeah, it wasn't, but I definitely want to do it. I don't want to leave it behind, but unfortunately, have I made sure I used the right title? I'm just checking. Yeah, I have done the right title there. Mr. Football, welcome to the stream. So, there's a lot of comments. I'm just trying to go through one at a time. Just bear with me. But, yeah, to address the career mode, it won't be this week. I'll want to try next week. Honestly, as soon as I get a good portion of my final projects and assignments done, that's when I'll feel comfortable using all that time for it. Because unfortunately with work now, it is a lot worse for me to procrastinate now. And I almost call YouTube a form of procrastination. Because for one, I'm not even earning anything from it. It's not like I'm getting any sort of value. The only value I get is talking to you guys. So I've got to be very, very mindful and prioritize what's important. And then I'll pick it back up. And I was tempted to think, okay, I'll mix it with simulations and all of that, but I just think simulating games at least takes away the fun of the career mode. So I'm going to still play all the games as normal, but I might do longer streams to try and go through multiple seasons. I want to try at least and complete 3 seasons. That's what I'm trying to do. Seen your comment, Rexy, about that. You support country because my family did. You now support Middlesbrough. Oh, I wonder how they took that. Man City at home, says Peterborough Fan TV. Yes, should be ecstatic. You know, you are playing a really, really tough team. And the fact that you're, well, it's probably, you know, it probably would have been a bit better if you had like an Arsenal or Man United with their fans. But regardless, you're playing against Pep Guardiola. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, isn't there? Like opponent's not happy because another disallowed goal. Was it Helik that had a disallowed goal? I need to review that. I definitely saw the tweet and it exploded on my timeline. But I wasn't able to look at it because I was working. But I definitely saw a lot of Barnsley fans unhappy of what they saw so far. Another good win for Huddersfield. 12 unbeaten now. Leicester away. Hoping for Leicester... Forest/Leicester away, hoping for Leicester for some weird reason. I think Leicester will be more winnable game for Forest. Interesting. No, that might be a point. Jamie, welcome to the stream. You did a Brentford career mode because their stadium just got added. I don't like to use teams who not got a real stadium in the game. I'll tell you what, that is a fair point. And I actually think the response for that is that we need more English stadiums in FIFA, to be honest. What did I make of Liverpool Cardiff? Grant Santos, welcome back to the stream. I've not seen you on my channel for a while. It's good to see you. I mean, obviously, 0-0 half-time. You know, Cardiff did well in the first half. Second half, I think the quality of Liverpool just started to trickle through. I mean, Luis Diaz already getting an assist on his debut. And the annoying thing I find about Liverpool is that their scouting always is top-notch. And their players can instantly make an impact. And Luis Diaz has provided cover in a position that Liverpool could have been vulnerable in. But what I will say about this, I mean, it was good for Cardiff to get the goal in the end. I don't think they were completely hopeless in this game, honestly. And yeah, really, you know, they needed to rely on the likes of Diego Jota. I think he was probably the best player on the pitch. And then it was good to see Harvey Elliott getting back on the score sheet again. You know, it was nice to see him banging in the goals. And fair play to Cole getting the goals. So, yeah, you know, they've got every reason to be proud, Cardiff. You know, at Anfield, it's always a tough game. And I think they actually had a great attitude about it. The referee wrongly disallowed touch the goal, so Barnsley deserved that goal being disallowed. That's also something I've got to look at as well. We should have the game done and dusted before Barnsley had their disallowed goal by the City. Yeah. Did I watch the Kidderminster game? I did. Well, I couldn't watch the whole game because I had to be working, but I did watch the goal go in for Kidderminster. And it was heartbreaking for me to find out that in the 90th minute, you know, they were minutes away from qualifying to the round 5. And West Ham completely turned it around, didn't they? They should at least add all the championship stadiums. Yeah, I'd agree. You know, even adding stadiums like the Stadium of Light for Sunderland. You know, in League One, they really should have. Fratton Park, they should add for Portsmouth in League One. You know, there's some stadiums that should be involved, and it's ridiculous how they're not. Can't believe Middlesbrough beat Man United. The atmosphere was amazing, said Jay Macy. Welcome to the stream. Yes, it was. I watched the game. That was the only game I was able to watch for the full 90. Because it was the one game that was on when I was not working. So, yeah, my thoughts with that. It was, God, Man United should have wrapped it up, shouldn't they? But, you know what? Middlesbrough hung in there. And I remember one thing I said in my preview was that Chris Wilder has beaten Man United at Old Trafford before. But I still edged Man United for a narrow 1-0 win. And to be fair, I think had the controversy of Middlesbrough's goal not gone in, I would have been spot on. I was very, very close. The referee we had yesterday was dreadful. We have had him loads over the years and he's always been bad. So that's between Huddersfield and Barnsley. I'll keep my eye on this one. So, yeah, to reiterate, guys, this is the first game of midweek. Coventry and Blackpool. Rexy's excited for Spurs at home. Oh, yeah, I keep thinking it's Coventry, but no, it's Middlesbrough now, isn't it? Yeah, Middlesbrough versus Spurs. I think it should be a good game. Chris Wilder going up against Ralph Rangnick and now Antonio Conte. It's unbelievable. I had a feeling Posh would be QPR. At least we can focus on the league now. Would have been nice to see City come to Loftus Road. It's a tough one, these all championship ties, because it depends on the teams you put on the field and the desire, really, to go for it, to be honest. I think I went for... What did I go for? I think I went for a narrow QPR win. So, it was a very, very close game, and I acknowledge that. And it was still quite close in that game as well. Okay, so that ends 0-0. Bit of a disappointing start, but hopefully we'll get some goals in the following games. Next, we've got Derby Hull. Now, that's a crucial game. Derby, for me, must win this. Derby have to win this one. They're going to run out of winnable games before they know it. And if they want to put pressure on Reading, they've got to win now. They really have got to win now. Because, I mean, they're chasing down two teams. They're chasing down Peterborough and they're chasing down Reading. Reading especially, they can definitely take advantage of their poor form if they go for this. And the thing is with Reading, because they've not played this weekend, they could be well rested, well rejuvenated, and they could have an opportunity here. God, I've just remembered Cardiff played Peterborough as well. Must-win game for both teams, I'll tell you that. Darroch Games, welcome to the stream. Coventry will beat Blackpool. Coventry always beat Blackpool. I have a feeling you might beat Blackpool. The thing is that, the thing that I know about Blackpool, though, is that they're in good form, but I don't know, maybe away from home, not as great. I think their home form, Blackpool's great, but away from home, still a couple of question marks there. Blue Terrors chanting on Jordan Rhodes. Hopefully we play the types of City next season. Now we will find out. You know, QPR just need to keep going and go for the automatics. I mean, it's going to be difficult, I think. I think Bournemouth have made a real statement. They really have made a statement, Bournemouth, that they want to be automatically promoted. There's something on the wall behind you. It looks like a bug. Does it? I was almost thinking it was something on my screen. Where is it? You're probably looking at a shadow. I mean, I'm telling you, if you're talking about this thing and I'm pointing there, it's a little dent in the wall, and we've got a goal. I've nearly missed the first goal due to Leghorn's antics, but it's Derby who've taken the lead. I said that they needed a win, but I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Jos Riak is injured. I think he's injured. I'm not 100% sure. I need to actually check the injury list, but for what I heard in a tweet, can't remember when I saw it, maybe their last time Derby played again, but I think there's a spider behind me. Oh, don't even try and scare me with spiders. I hate spiders. Oh, yeah, Leghorn. Okay, that was a prank. Okay, I thought so. I thought you were talking about the dent on my wall, so I thought I was going to address what it was. Honeygun, how are we doing? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Creeper Boy, welcome to the stream as well. It's good to see all of you. 12 viewers, thank you guys. Thank you for turning up today. So happy beating Brentford and then getting Bournemouth for Boreham Wood is good. I think it's good. And I tell you what, first game under Frank Lampard, good signs, really good signs. You know what, I'm always going to have a soft spot for Everton now with Lampard coming in. You know, I can't help it. He's a Chelsea legend, but I can't help but feel when Chelsea at least play Everton later on, it's going to be intense. I'll give you that. For real, it's a big spider. Oh, I'm not falling for you guys anymore. If anything, I've got a spider killer right next to me anyway, so I should be fine. Talking about spiders, I think is it a month now when Spider-Man No Way Home's on Disney Plus? Because if so, getting it purchased straight away. I think if Huddersfield win, there's the next two is Preston and Sheffield United. Yes. Now, the thing is I think Sheffield United especially, you need to win. Because Sheffield United are playing catch-up. They're going to try and get a good run to get into the top six. They've got more games in hand out of any team in the Championship, Sheffield United. And they're only within a couple of points outside. You know, Sheffield United, they remind me of what Wigan are doing right now. They're trying to cement their place right at the top of League One, except for Sheffield United. They're trying to cement their place in the top six. And they've got so many games in hand. They've got so many chances. So, definitely Sheffield United. Preston's interesting because Preston have looked quite inconsistent, but then they've got consistent performers like Archer and Whiteman who've done really well. Chance for Hull. Oh, it's a good bit of goalkeeping by Allsop. I saw that, Lequan. Yeah, it caught me off guard, and I've seen more. I was going to say, mate, I was going to make an analogy there, but I can't do it. I'm not Mark Goldbridge. But I'm seeing a lot of changes of clubs. Leeds beat Everton. Yep. Man, that's going to be interesting. Everton against Leeds, with Frank Lampard as Everton manager. I would live to see that rivalry again. Our away form has been pretty great the last few weeks. Hopefully we get 3 points. Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, what Huddersfield can do is that they've actually been a lot better at game management. You know, what I will say, they've been guilty in the past by giving leads away, dropping leadless points, but now they are much better at holding out at least a draw or 3 points in general. So if they do that, then, you know, who knows what Huddersfield can do. Right, guys, thank you for the 11 of you here. If you've not liked the stream, please do so. We've got 11 viewers and only 8 likes. So if you can hit the like button on this stream, guys, it'll be amazing. It's completely free to do. And if you can hit the subscribe button, the red subscribe button, if you've not done so, it would be amazing. We were at some point this week on 936 subscribers, but we've dropped a bit to 933. We are still 67 subs. Only 67 subs away to 1,000. And regulars on the channel will know what's at stake when this channel hits 1,000 subscribers. It's pretty much the next stage or the next step from this channel. So it'll be absolutely amazing if we can get to that goal. I'm going to say my lifetime achievement. You know, it sounds silly. What a goal that is. I tell you what, I was surprised that Joshua stayed on side there. But brilliant teamwork there. Hull don't clear it very well at all. But it's a good strike. Right in the roof of the net too. I don't think Baxter could do much about this. God, that interlocking play squeezes it through the 2 centre-backs and makes it 2-0. If we stop sitting back when we go 1-0 up, we could get top 3. Yeah, that's the thing. I think what Corberán needs to do is to have this bravery or fearlessness with his Huddersfield side to kill games. That's a good point. I think Huddersfield do struggle to kill games. I think that's their weakness at the moment. If they can do that, then it will definitely be encouraging for them. Because at the moment, they don't look like they're slowing down anytime soon. I think they're in the top 3 teams with the best form in the last, I think, 6-7 games. I think Middlesbrough and Sheffield United are the top 2, with Huddersfield 3rd. So Huddersfield are definitely doing something right. And when you look at the likes of Blackburn now having back-to-back defeats, it's worth keeping your eye on them. Anyway, here we are, anniversary when the 8 people saved a football club. Oh, really? The 1982, yeah. Newcastle versus Everton score prediction, says Ethan. I'm going to go for 2-1 Everton, I think. Person says Senegal, Egypt. Right, good point, because the Africa Cup of Nations final, I think, is today. It is today, isn't it? So they've not played yet, so they're going to play later tonight. Senegal, Egypt. I'm going to say Senegal, I think. I think out of all the teams I've seen, I think Senegal might be the team that edges it, but it's hard to say. I think both are extremely talented. We're both extremely talented players on their team. I'm going to back for Mara Jeju and Senegal. Yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah, I think Senegal have got a really good quality squad. When is Forest and Blackburn, says Lequan. Good question. I'll check now. So Blackburn and Forest is the first game in the Wednesday games. So we've got, after this game, we've got 4 more games. So it's game 6, Blackburn and Forest. You're going to start going to Middlesbrough matches? Well, go for it. Do whatever you want to do in terms of football, I would say. Huddersfield has also brought back the way we used to do at the end of the games when we win. It's become a real family again. Right, Hull could have a chance here. They just got one back into it, 73rd minute. Liam Walsh. Tell you what, that's a debut and a half, Liam Walsh, to get a goal like that. Bristol City versus Middlesbrough is a good game. Predictions for that. It's tough, you know. Because Bristol City have actually improved their home form, which is tricky. And Bristol City in general are so inconsistent, it's impossible to predict them. Middlesbrough, you would back them based on their form. But obviously, well, actually, no, both have played in the weekend, haven't they? I might say it's either a draw or it'll be an away win to Borough, I think. But I think what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to do my score predictions rather than a review for last games in the weekend. Because there's no point, to be honest. I mean, I could do a tiny review. But it's going to have to be very, very tiny because I'm going to have to do a prediction video on these midweek games. And what a moment this is. Hull from 2-0 down, equalise in the next... I mean, what was it? He said 2 goals in 5 minutes. And they equalised to make it 2-2. Derby. That is a crucial 2 points dropped there. Keane Lewis-Potter does very, very well. Hitting right at the corner. And just like that, Derby, from what looking like that they were comfortably going to get 3 points, it looks like that they're going to lose at least 2 of them now. Unless they can find something in this game. If Huddersfield start winning against Preston... that's what you're going to be chanting. I tell you what, if you can get a load of people to chant that, that'll be amazing. It would be. It would kill him if he didn't vlog it as well. It would be absolutely incredible. Although you don't know, actually, I mean, unless you've been to Preston games with Ben, he might actually have this on the regular, I can't wait for this away day versus Forest or Leicester City. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good game. Oh, sorry for yawning. I'm so tired for some weird reason, but I'm always tired. Moving to Borough, says Honeygun. Yeah, I agree. Rexy thinks 3-1 Middlesbrough. Yeah, I think we can agree both teams should score. Right, full-time whistle, 2-2. I mean, from a couple of goalless draws to have this now. What a game this was. So 2-2 according to FIFA. In fact, this is only game 2. I thought I was doing a lot more for this. Right, next is it's a London derby, this. We've got a London derby going up next. We have got Fulham, and they play... Wrong way around. They play Millwall, which I think will be a good game. It was 2-1 at the Den last time to Fulham. So it should be a close game. I hope so, at least. It is a good draw for Huddersfield. I agree. Happy for Leicester away. Forest away was good, but don't want to do it twice in one season. Yeah, didn't you? No, well, actually, I'm trying to remember the last 2 games you played against each other. I know Forest won at home, at the John Smith Stadium. And then the repeat, was that a draw? May have been a draw. I need to remember that. But you played them quite recently, I would think. So that's probably why you want to play someone different now. Imagine not beating Everton. Yeah, can't wait for Wednesday sarcasm. I love it. I think I've given my Newcastle Everton prediction already. I think it's a 2-1 Everton, I believe. Well, I was reading comments and completely missed that Fulham's taken the lead. Fabio Carvalho, another early goal. God, I tell you what, when Fulham took the lead against Man City, I thought, I might look at this. Then 3 minutes, Man City equalised. I think, okay, it's same old. There should be no way you should have any hope of, of any team, especially in the Championship team beating Manchester City, They're just so experienced and so good at their craft is that even if they can take, a goal in the net, they'll just find a way around it. Fulham get battered everywhere they go. Well, not quite in this game at the moment. Well, they get battered in the Premier League everywhere they go, I would say. Huddersfield are massive, says Blue Terrier. How are we doing with this stream, by the way? I've not actually looked at how it's doing. It's loading quite a bit. Oh! It's gone in! What? Oh, that is a very bizarre goal. I thought it was out. I thought Gazaniga made the save. Wow. That's a goal. to the away side. What happened here? It's good play. Oh my god, no, it's Rodak in goal. He's beaten at his near post. Oh, that is atrocious. We've seen some poor goals. Oh, I would be absolutely raging if I was the opposition conceding that goal in. Let's say it was Shamal George in goal in my Colchester career mode. I would be raging at that. Joins you want to get relegated? I prefer the Championship, says BFC Vlogs. You're a Brentford fan, aren't you? I mean, at the moment, I think the things with Brentford, they had a great start, of course, and then they had that injury to David Raya, which I think was the beginning of their form starting to tumble a little bit. I think they might do okay this season, but it's next season, which I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye on. I love the chants going on, especially at the Huddersfield camp there. A very happy camp right now. You know, when you've got an unbeaten streak, you get a very happy camp. Gatsby the King says Blue Terror. He is asleep on my bed, actually. So if there were any make-believe spiders around, he would be killing all of those. He would definitely sense them from miles. Barnes to give out everywhere there goes, says Thunderball as well. It's good to see all of you in good spirits. If you have not liked the stream yet, guys, please do give the stream a like. It does tremendously help. Well, we've got 12 viewers, apparently, and we've got 9 likes. So if you've not liked the stream yet or given the stream a like button, you know, please do hit the like button. It does really help. It's completely free of charge, and it just really helps this video reach out to more viewers. And if you've not hit the red subscribe button, please do also hit that, because that really helps the growth of the channel. 1,000 subscribers is the target. We're 67 away. Honestly, just the more you share it and the more people you get to subscribe to it, just the quicker we're going to be able to develop this channel as well. So if we could do that, that'd be amazing. But yeah, with this game, I would not have expected 1-1 at this stage. I definitely would not have expected that at the moment. I would like to read the comments, but it's all full of Huddersfield chants at the moment. Guess what I could do? I could start commentating the game. And this is when the bit everyone turns off, because I'm not a star commentator. Right, let's give this a go. 3 minutes of commentary. Here we go. So, Afobe lays it off to Jed Wallace. He's got a couple of players to beat. A cross flies in. Bennett looks like he wins the header there. George Saville wins the 50-50 to Mason Bennett. Afobe, good defending in the end by Adebayo. Still wins it, George Saville to Mason Bennett just before half time, and it's a brilliant save by Marit Rodak. He was left free, a bit fortuitous how it got to Mason Bennett in so much space, but Rodak doesn't want to get beaten at his near post again, and he does well to prevent the goal. Jed Wallace with the corner. It's headed away by Niskins Cabana, the smallest player on the pitch. Fabio Carvalho wins it back, but it's not enough time, it's half time. West Ham versus Watford score prediction, 2-0 West Ham for me. Thunderball saying 2-0 Watford. Interesting. I mean, I did see bits of Burnley in Watford, and it's not the most, not the best of spectacles is what I would say. Honestly, I think Burnley have gone for this desire that if they could just keep drawing games, they'll actually survive that way. But right now, they've not got an easy game. Well, I say they've not got an easy game. They've got Manchester United next. And they had a poor time playing against Manchester United last time. So they've got to try and redeem themselves with that. Lewis O'Brien lives near my school. He walks his dog on the morning past school when we're all going in. That's amazing if that's the case. You know, a real man of the community there if that's the case. Josh De Silva looked excellent when he came on yesterday. Raya played well even though we conceded 4. Yeah, I mean, Raya had that injury, didn't he? So, you know, it's good. You know, this was a good time for him to try and get back into goal. OTR Plays, welcome to the stream. It's good to see a lot of you here. So, what I'm thinking, and I'll hear your opinion on this as well. I mean, you can offer your opinion on this if you like. Tomorrow, I'm thinking instead of a review, I might do a score predictions for midweek. Because we've only got 4 games to talk about. And there's really no point, to be honest. And I think for a good length video, I might do that instead. I mean, if you guys want me to talk about it, I'll probably spend less than a minute talking about all 4 games. And then I'll go straight to the score predictions. Because I think those videos tend to do a little bit better on my channel as well than my review videos as well. We could be seeing Weghorst in the Championship next season. Oh, imagine the scenes. He would be a set-piece king, Weghorst, already. We had a good day today, and we will miss the first team players on the season, says Leghorn Henry. Thunderball's still singing his heart out, which is nice to see. What's my reactions of the FA Cup 5th round draw? I won't lie, I'm a bit disappointed with the ties. I don't think we've seen anything too groundbreaking, honestly. It's a bit disappointing, and I'm also finding it a bit disappointing by the 5th round already that we could only have Premier League and Championship teams in this stage. I know it's the 5th round, but, you know, we do get it most years where in the 5th round we still get the odd League 1 or League 2 / non-league team still in there. I mean, maybe not non-league, but definitely a League 2 or League 1. You know, you'd see 1 or even 2 appearances from them at this stage still. But I gotta say, it's just, I think the top teams have been professional about this, maybe minus Arsenal and Manchester United. Middlesbrough's next 5 fixtures are QPR away, Derby home, Bristol City away, West Brom home, Barnsley away. Oh my goodness me, Millwall have taken the lead. Oh, hold up here. This is a big result if this happens. It'll be a typical Championship result. It's Tom Bradshaw with the goal. I was going to say, all of a sudden, Millwall had all the space. How on earth? God, he is a good bit of skill, but poor defending. And just like that, Millwall, with 12 minutes left, have taken the lead. So, if I were to predict how many points Middlesbrough can get in those games, I think against QPR, it would either be a draw, maybe 1 point. Then Derby home, you would think 3, but you don't know Derby sometimes, so 4. Bristol City away, I think that's probably the most winnable game so far, so that's 7. West Brom at home. You see, the thing is, away from home, West Brom are shambles, but Steve Bruce could change things. So, I don't know, I might say 1 point for that to be safe. And then Barnsley away, I'd expect 3. So, that'll be 11 out of 15, which is really good for Middlesbrough to get at this stage. But yeah, my reaction to the FA Cup, to go back onto it, a bit disappointed, I won't lie. I wanted more. I even wanted, you know, a situation where we're going to have a lot more League 1 or / League 2 clubs or National League clubs at this stage. You know, this was why I was a little bit sad that Kidderminster went out. You know, could you imagine if Peterborough or, let's say, Kidderminster were going up against Manchester City? You know, that's what I was hoping for, but obviously that did not happen in the end. You know, it would have even been amazing to see Liverpool get knocked out and have Cardiff play Norwich, but that's not the case either. So, that's the end of the game. 2-1 Millwall. What's next? I can't even remember what's next in the list. So, we have now got Luton Barnsley. Oh, Luton Barnsley. It's always a cracking game. I always get entertained watching Luton play Barnsley. Should be good. I mean, this is when Barnsley need to pick their form up. They really got to. I can't see us not getting points against Middlesbrough. Maybe a 2-2. That's not a bad shout, to be honest. Either draw, probably even a QPR win. The Dane who went to heaven jumped on the TV stand to join the bees. Yeah, it's Christian Eriksen indeed. Who's doing a video about who is going up from the Championship from League 1? Yes. And in fact, what I will say, I want to make some content. There's 2 videos I have in mind that I want to do. But at the moment, because of uni work, it's getting quite congested, which is ranking the transfer windows. I wanted to do it actually Thursday, but I was in university all day, so it was impossible for me to do it. I would have had to record it the night before. It would have been impossible. And I want to provide an updated championship table. So those are... Oh my god, I thought I was in for a minute there. Good strike. I think by Cornick there. So I want to do ranking every Championship team's transfer window, and I want to do my basically my final table predictions for the Championship. And then what I tend to do with my debate on who's going down from Championship, who's going down from the Premier League, who's going up from League One, who's going up for the Championship, I normally wait till game 36. Reason being is that I think 10 games as a run-in is really like a good sample size. And I think that by that time, you know, you'll still get a very competitive bunch. And what I'm hoping as well is that the top 6 is going to be close as well. That's what I'm really looking at in this table so far. I'm not really seeing a close top 2/top 3. But top 6, I can see it going down to the wire. Relegation, it depends. You know, at the moment, it's looking like that the teams are cut adrift. But I don't know. It seems like a 4-horse race at the moment, which is a bit disappointing. I would have, I remembered the first season I did of the Championship. We had up to 6 teams who could have got relegated. You know, that sort of adrenaline is something that you can only wish of seeing on the final day. So I definitely will do that video OTR plays, but I'm going to wait until we get to final 10 games of the respective leagues. So when League One does their 36 games first, I'll probably do who's going up from League One, or maybe even going down if people want me to talk about that as well. Then I'll do my Championship, who's going up / going down, or top 6. And then, obviously, Premier League, I'll say who's going down from that as well. Can I roll you on the Discord? I actually need to update roles here and Discord soon. So, I'll make a note of it on my phone and I'll review everyone's positions later. If we're going to win, it probably would be an 86th minute 1-0. That's between QPR and Middlesbrough, right? Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one, and I've got to say, QPR have had a couple of 1-0 wins this season, actually, with late goals too. I did see those next 5 games for Middlesbrough. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I hope that's a good idea for you. I personally think it's a good idea. Because as I said, I think 10 games is a good sample size, and I think it's very easily analyzable. That's not a word. It's easier to analyse it. What a save, by the way. That's not Sluga in goal, right? If it is Sluga in goal, he shouldn't be there. No, it is Shea in goal. I thought so. Roll me as head of scouting. Well, you're already head of scouting my career mode. We don't really have roles based on the career mode, but I tell you what could happen. Let's say in the future I did career modes on Twitch, and you can have roles that way. That could definitely work. Or like moderators, and that could work. I mean, I think it will have to be Unicorn and Blue Terrier who probably take the 2 top roles at the moment, based on the help that you've put in my team. And I'm scared to do the next episode, to be honest, because I'm going to be so incredibly rusty with FIFA. But I definitely want to do at least 3 seasons, because what I want to see at least is Colchester having a fight for the Premier League. I mean, if anything, I want to make sure I do as much of it as I can before FIFA 23 comes out, basically. Bernie versus Man United score prediction. I think it'll be 1-0 United. I think it'll be very, very boring, personally. You signed 77 rated Nikita and Figueiredo in a career mode, says OTR Plays. Keen Harriet, 1 player from Alpha Port Vale. I saw the tweet. I did see the tweet. I can't remember if I liked the tweet. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, by the way, it's in the description down below. In fact, I need to check if my updated description has my correct Instagram, because it had previously got the incorrect one. I actually think it's got it right this time. You learned Figueiredo out for fair play. No, it has. It has actually done that. Yes, it has done that. Okay. Yeah, you and Blue Terrier definitely are going to have the biggest roles if that were to happen. By the way, guys, if you've not liked the stream yet, please do give the stream a like. We've got 11 view here, and we've got 12 likes now. Thank you guys so much. If we're going to aim for 20 likes, that'd be absolutely amazing. It will be absolutely amazing for the stream. So make sure you hit that like button, guys. If you've not done so, it's completely free of charge. And if you've not hit the red subscribe button, please also do that, because that's also free to do, but it's also really going to help the growth of this channel. Can I be a scout in your career mode? Well, anyone's a scout in my career mode. You know, we have the freedom of the chat, and a lot of my signings were made by the chat. There was only one I actually made by myself, I believe, which was Devante Rodney. And turns out, like, in the first half of the season, it was like the most ingenious decision I've ever made. But then his goals dried up, which was a bit of a shame. Career suggestions, Prem and Championship. Yeah, that's definitely what I want to try and aspire to. Yeah, you guys will be head of scouts. No, there's definitely no question about it, because Blue Terry getting Keen Harrett was ingenious, because he's even scoring goals in my League One campaign. Signed John Russell on a 10-year contract. Well, at the moment, I don't know what month we're in. I think we're still in October/November. I think we might even be in November, so we still need to get through the month a little bit. You're going to scout some players for the career mode. Yeah, go and do that. I think one of the greatest things about the career mode is the free agents part. You know, I was very, very, I don't know, picky when it came to free agents, but seeing the free agents we found has completely transformed this squad. And what I really want from this as well is that hopefully we can extend their contracts into the championship, because I even think for a championship team, it can compete. Maybe not top 6, but at least it would actually be around there. You should sign Ollie Norburn, says OTR Place. Not a bad shout. You've got to consider that Colchester is a team in League 1 at the moment. Well, in real life it's in League 2, but I've got them promoted from League 2 my first season. They're now in League 1. And we've got about 3 million in our budget. I mean, to be fair, we actually made, I think, 6-7 million profit from last year, which is a really good sign. Who should I rebuild in the Prem and the Championship? Good question. Let me think. Who should you rebuild from the Premier League and Championship? Who's falling apart at the moment? There's a couple of teams I could think of, but which one would you find? You know what? Why don't you try Luton Town? I think their wages and their budget's not going to be very, very limited. I would love to see Luton Town to be the best team in the world. And by best team in the world, you know, I'm talking about levels for what Masterbucks did to Wrexham AFC. Thinking Arsenal. You know what? Maybe that's not a bad shout, to be honest. Leeds are falling apart against this Blue Terrier. That's a point. Crazy Fool 10 says, up the Rams. Welcome to the stream. It's clear we've got a Derby fan here. It's good to see you, my man. I think he's offside there. Yeah, he is offside. Thank you, everyone, for turning up in the stream. If you've not hit the like button yet in the stream, please do hit the like button. It does really help the growth of this channel. And please do hit the red subscribe button if you've not done so. It is completely free of charge to do. Blackpool Luton, says Ethan. That's a good suggestion. I don't think Lequan's a fan of that. I don't think he really wants to be trying to improve his Luton Town's side. Alright, Blue Terrier. You know, we have our Oh, he's saying Luton. Yeah. Oh no, he's probably saying it about Leeds, isn't he? Yeah, I think Luton's a good one. Luton will be a good one. I would like to see them being transformed. 92nd minute, can we get a goal? It looks like it's going to be a 0-0 draw. It is. OTR says Ipswich. I mean, Ipswich is a good one, but the problem is they're not in the Championship. They probably should be based on the signings they've made this season, but they're not going to be, although they've done okay with their form under Steve McKenna at the moment. Okay, so we are nearly done with Tuesday's games. We've been streaming already for 46 minutes, which is mad. We have now got Stoke, and they play Swansea, and that's the final game on Tuesday. There they are. This would have been a Premier League game a couple of years ago, but now they're in the Championship. Oh, how the tables have turned for both of these clubs. difference is one club looks like they're going in the right way around this. And it's not Swansea. Norwich City and Palace score prediction. I'm going to go 1-1 actually. I think Palace may be backed. But I actually have faith that Norwich could get something. I think what Dean Smith has done for Norwich is, I think he's actually given them a bit more hope, actually. Not too sure they're going to survive in the Premier League. Obviously, I think likewise. Well, I was going to say a four-horse race, but Brentford and Leeds can get easily dragged into it. And even Everton, if Frank Lampard doesn't hit the ground running as Everton manager. I don't know what Sunderland are doing in the third tier. Well, I was looking at their squad against Doncaster that lost to bottom of the league, Doncaster 2-1. And looking at the squad, it's just... Some players were clearly too good, but then the core of it was really lacking a backbone, to be honest. And what you need is a good average squad. You don't rely on individuals who are good. And that is a really big problem with Sunderland. They've really got to try and improve their core squad rather than getting great individual players that are too good for League One. Is live form on? What do you mean about that person? I mean, in fact, actually, I've got to check the... When is Forest and Leicester playing at 4? This stream might overrun it slightly, but it shouldn't overrun it too much. I definitely want to try. Definitely wanted to try and finish it before that game because I wanted to watch it, but might not be the case. Bit of news, by the way, with the Women's Super League. Chelsea have beaten Manchester City by 1-0. That is a very crucial win for Chelsea there. I think it's Wrighton who scored. Yeah, it is. And that would mean in the table we are 2 points. Yeah, we're 2 points behind Arsenal because Arsenal lost quite recently. They were actually... Arsenal at one stage were looking unstoppable in the WSL, but I think they lost to... Who did they lose to? Was it Birmingham? Was it Reading? I think it was Birmingham, actually. And Chelsea, I think, lost to Reading. Yeah, that's probably it. So, it's looking a little bit open this year. We're only 2 points behind. And I think the expectation is for Chelsea to try and get to the title, of course. Crazy Fool, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate it, mate. It's really going to help. So we are 934 now. We are. Thank you so much. I just got the notification now. Thank you so much. So we're 66 away to 1,000. I need to actually update the goal, actually. When you've got public subscribers on, the goal actually does what I tell it to do. But when you don't, I have to manually change it. It's a real pain in the arse sometimes. But I'll quickly do it now. I can't type. I nearly couldn't type that. Start that. There we go. Right. Thank you, guys. Scout Bazunu, 19, good potential. I'll definitely look at him if we can get him. There's an option on FIFA to toggle live form, which pretty much changes the rating based on the form of the player. I did not know that. How do you do that, person? I don't know. I mean, assuming, for the fact I've never heard of that, I'm going to say no, I've not heard of that. How on earth can you do it? Is it something you do in the settings? 67 outs to go. Whoa, no, 66 outs to go now. They really are. Amazing. Jacob Ramsey joins. Oh, that's a good signing. And Swansea have taken the lead just before half-time. Crucial goal. And I think that's Hannes Wolf with the goal as well. Gosh, they definitely updated the squad because we're now seeing Size Christie there as well now. Spurs, Southampton score prediction. I'm thinking 2-0 Spurs, I think. Has a good strike. Look at that. Right in the corner. What a goal. It's not Hannes Wolf, it's Matt Grimes. So sorry. Never mind, he cries about the rages. Oh dear. Well, that's the problem. Luton are not going to be a team that's really going to convince players with wages. You know, they've not got all the money in the world for those wages. Press Y when choosing teams. I mean, I'm on PS5, so would Y be equivalent to square for me? That's what I'm thinking. Where would Y be? Yeah, because you'd have X... No. I'm so bad. Hang on. I'm going to Google an Xbox controller because I used to know where all the buttons were. It's probably like basic. You should know the Xbox controller easily, but I can't even tell you the last time I played on the 360 or the Xbox One. Right, I think the Y is actually at the top because they've got A, B, X is on the right. Oh, that's so confusing. So Y is apparently the triangle. Y is triangle on PS. Ah, okay. Doesn't triangle on PS5 randomize it? I need to check that. That might have been square actually. God, that's some. I'm still learning a lot more about this. I mean, I will definitely put live form on, and try it for next game. Yeah, why is the top one? Yeah, thank you, person. Thank you so much. Did you know the stadium announced that Swansea is the Go Compare guy? If that is true, that'd be amazing. Yeah, Y is the top button, yeah. So the overall rating is 64. What career mode are you doing, Rexy, at the moment? Oh, are you still doing that Oldham one that you were doing, or have you moved on from it? I tell you what, I mean, if you're talking about real life Oldham, they got probably their most important win yesterday out of their whole existence. They've beaten relegation rivals Scunthorpe away from home, 1-0. They still look in danger. I can't deny that, but it definitely puts them ahead of Scunthorpe. They actually do have a game in hand over Scunthorpe too, which I think is very, very crucial for Oldham's season. But I've forgotten how many points behind they are from, I believe it's Walsall or Carlisle who are 21st now. I need to double check who it is, but I think Colchester have overtaken both Carlisle and Walsall. So I know Colchester aren't really much in the mix now. Yeah, it's Carlisle who are 22nd, sorry. Yeah, that's right. It's still 5-point gap, so Oldham would need to win their game in hand, and then there'll be only 2 points behind Carlisle with the same amount of games being played. Yeah, it is still Oxfam. I mean, that overall's not too bad, I've got to say. So Colchester are 20th. We've got the same amount of points as Barrow. And Rochdale. What? How are Rochdale down there? That surprised me. Knowing that they were recently relegated, Rochdale, from League One. Just Jellybean, welcome to the stream. You can't get anyone. You've got to try. Try the free agents. You've got to try it. You might quit and go to another team. Well, see what you could do. See what potential you can get with them. And then Hartlepool on 31. Hartlepool aren't safe. They're really not safe. And Hartlepool at one stage in the season looked like that they could try and get top 7 at one stage. QPR versus on the Wednesday night. Yeah, that's right. Middlesbrough played QPR. Should be a good game. I did say hi to Jellybean, right? I think so. Do any team you like. You know, I'm not in charge of your career mode, of course. It's down to you. Oof, that was not a bad effort, actually, to be fair. After this game, we'll be down to Wednesday's games. And I think we'll have Blackburn Forest first as well. I'll tell you who have improved their form. Harrogate. They've actually really increased the gap between, you know, the bottom part. And they're actually now closing in into the top 7. But they have got tough competition in the way as well. I think in terms of points, they are 7 points off. Ooh, bit close there. They're 7 points off Exeter. Mansfield have turned their season around big time. And in fact, Colchester have got to play Mansfield next, which I'm a bit nervous about. Exeter occupy the last place. And I think, did they have a comeback against... I can't remember what it was. Maybe, I think it was Swindon. I still can't believe that Sutton are third. They could play League One next season. They would be absolutely destroyed if they play League One football next season, Sutton. So that is full time. 1-0 Swansea. It's just as simple as that. Let me just double check on the game. Yes, so next game is the first of Wednesday's games. Blackburn playing Nottingham Forest. This I am excited for. The Ben Brereton derby. I'm really excited. So, let's see how this does. Thank you guys for watching the stream, by the way. I appreciate all the viewers here. If you've not liked the stream yet, please do give the stream a like. It does tremendously help the growth of this channel. And please also hit the red subscribe button if you've not done so. I almost forgot what I was going to say. Please also hit the red subscribe button if you've not done so. It does really help. Well, by the way, guys, if you've not seen my second channel, my Let's Us Games, another video will be posted on that channel in half an hour's time. It's always half free on my channel. The sad thing is, I'm running out of videos. I was hoping by the time these videos might have been out, we would have really... Oh, Lifeform is on. Ah, it is on. Okay, well then there's nothing to worry about then. I think it was just on randomly. Laquan Henry, I think, has just reacted to the squad with Forest and Leicester. He's making a cheer that Joe Worrell is back. If I can find the squad, I might actually show you via capture, actually. Let's go to football. Forest, Leicester. Have they got squads? Well, BBC Sport doesn't, but potentially other ones will have. If Southern go to League One, I bet they'll finish mid-table. Interesting predictions from Blue Terrier there. Name me a Championship or League One team to do. Mid-table club or either league only. No push for promotion team. I'll nominate Burton Albion for you. Geldhart joins, says Laquan Henry. Let's just look at Sky Sports. We'll see if they post the squads there, because it is an hour left. So that will be around the time where we'll start seeing the squads being released. I mean, I've not got it from my phone yet. Oh, Celtic beating Motherwell by 4-0. They're confident now, Celtic. I think they're back. Rangers need to beat Hearts to just stay in the race. Forest, Leicester. Any squads? No, they're just showing form. No, I've not seen anything. I'm surprised. I would have thought I would have seen the squads by now, but clearly not. Cook is back as well, says Laquan Henry. Okay, well, it's either you've seen them on the Twitter, or I'm going to try and look for it myself. Worrell and Cook back in the same game. I mean, if that's the case, that is a very strong, that's a very strong back line. So Ben Brereton Diaz is on the ball there. 30 minutes gone for that. Let's see if I can just go to their Twitter straight away. Matt Gray's been quality at Sutton. Could be a championship manager within the next 2 seasons. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I've just found the starting 11 now. So, the starting 11 is as follows for Nottingham Forest against Leicester. Bree Samba, Jed Spence, Joe Worrell back, as Laquan said, and captain as well. Davis, I suppose that's Keenan Davis. Zinkernagel. Lowe, I nearly said Jamal Lowe there, but Max Lowe. Brennan Johnson, Yates, Steve McKenna, Cook, and Garner. So that's going to be a back 5, wouldn't it? So you've got Worrell, Lowe. You've got Lowe and Spence as your wide backs, and then you've got Worrell, McKenna, and Cook as your 3 centre backs. You've got Wingers in Zinchenko on the right, and on the left it will be Johnson. So that's 7. And then the striker, I would imagine, will have to be Davis. I think he'll have to be alone as a striker, actually. He's Graben on the bench. No, I think Graben must have an injury then. Yeah, I think he did, actually. No Graben, which is a blow. But their defence is close to back to full fitness. OTR Play says he's doing a player career. I need to try that sometime. You know, that and create a club I need to try out in my own time as well. I think that should be really, really good. Aston Villa versus Leeds score prediction. 2-1 Villa, I think. It's a close one because it's one of these ones that Villa could be winning. And Blackburn, just before half-time, have taken the lead. What a crucial time to score a goal. Wow. Just like with Swansea, they scored just before half-time. And this could be the only goal we see in the game as well at this rate. Let's just see. Oh, no. It's a poor mistake. Oh, dear me. It's an awful, awful, awful mistake. It's number 35 who gave it away. But, I mean, you can't give it to Ben Brereton Diaz. Sam Surridge is on the bench. Yeah, good point. I didn't actually look at the bench. Yeah, Sam Surridge was there. Should be a... I'm really excited, actually, to be honest. So, Davis, you know, let's say if he doesn't get any luck, Sam Surridge could be the chance maker that you need. God, 1-0 Blackburn, but very avoidable goal that they gave away there. That was very, very poor. Blue Terriers supporting the Foxes. God, everyone's such a wind-up on here. Laria and Lolly is on the bench as well. Yeah, oh yeah, that's a true point too. Joe Lolly, he's not been there for a while. Laria, I expected to be back quite soon. But, yeah, Lolly's not been there for a while. So it's good to see him again. I think the best thing for it, because of the fact they've got midweek games coming up, you know, they've got to make sure that they're careful as well. They don't want to be injuring too many players, especially in that crucial stage of the season where they want to try and get into the top 6. Is Graben starting? No, he's injured. I can't remember what game it was, but he definitely pulled an injury recently, so he can't play. He's not even on the bench either. Liverpool versus Leicester score prediction, says Ethan. It's tough. I'd say Liverpool would win. I think Liverpool will get their revenge on Leicester this time around, so I'll say maybe 2-0 Liverpool. Your City, is that how you say your name? It says, what this? Well, what this is FIFA. My name is Lex Alexis, and I am watching FIFA pretty much simulate all the championship games that are taking place in midweek. It's as simple as that. I do commentary from time to time again. I'm responding to comments as well, giving my thoughts on the recent football matches and news stories. And that's what it is. But Yosity, if you are a new viewer, everyone do give Yosity a warm welcome. We always make sure we do welcome our new viewers to Lex Alexis. We always have, you know, it's always very important for me to have a really strong community there. Right, disappointing stuff there by Forrest there. Oh my goodness me, I love that. So what underwear do long distance runners wear? Marathons. You've got something there, Blue Terrier, when it goes to comedic timing, because I've seen this as well on my SP stream as well. You know, you've got a talent in comedic timing there. So yeah, so I was just checking stats there. If you've not liked the stream, guys, please do give a like button to the stream. It does really help the growth of this channel. It's completely free of charge to do. You know, you don't get paid anything for doing it. And please also hit the subscribe button if you've not done so either. It really does help the support of this channel as well. Wolves versus Arsenal prediction, says Ethan. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Wolves win. I think Wolves are underrated this year. Josh Da Silva joins, says Lequan Henry. Good on you. It's really, really good. Is that for the Luton Town career mode? That's a good signing if you've got him in. Yosity says that he will sub. Thank you so much, man. Honestly, that and enough is fantastic. Thank you so much for that. And it has come through. So we're on 935, which is honestly what my channel was sitting at this morning. But thank you guys so much for the support. I do appreciate that. It does really help the growth of the channel. It really, really does. You know, I think a lot of people don't even realize, but as soon as 1,000 subscribers is achieved, I can have monetization, which will help me fund more projects in this channel, and the projects I've even got planned for this channel when we get there as well, you know, are endless. There's at least 5 different things that I've got to get ready and prepared. Now, I'm almost hoping that I hit 1,000 subscribers after I finish uni in a couple of months' time, because if I hit 1,000 subscribers when I'm still in uni, I'm going to be so overwhelmed trying to get all the content done, because I've given you guys so many promises, honestly, but I've said it all myself, and just like that, Forest have equalised in the 85th minute. Keenan Davis saves Nottingham Forest a point in this game. A poor defensive mixed-up caused Blackburn's goal, but Blackburn do not manage this game well at all. Forest were the better side in the second half. Just poor defending overall. Keenan Davis does very well there to shrug off his defender, and a very cool finish in the 86th minute. 1-1, and honestly, I think it's well deserved by Forest as well. So yeah, tomorrow, just to report on what I'm going to do. So I'm thinking, instead of a review, I'm going to do a score predictions video instead. I think it's the best thing I could do. What I've got to hope is that this stream processes quickly enough, and probably for the fact I'm doing this in midday, it might help. Where am I in the prediction league? Good question, actually. Now, it will be. In fact, there's so many comments. Right, hang on. Let me just check. I've not changed the standings yet. I have saved all the games, though, from this weekend. But I'm going to give you guys an update after midweek, basically, because that will be 16 games in total. And I think that's a good time to show an update in the prediction league. We're getting so many draws today. I've noticed that. Many 0-0s, many 1-1s. We had a 2-2 as well. So it ends 1-1 between Blackburn and Nottingham Forest here. Next game is Bournemouth-Birmingham. Should be another good game. I'm more excited to see Bournemouth and how their new signings perform. Their squad now is ridiculous. You know, it went from a pretty, you know, decent championship squad to a ridiculously overpowered championship squad. De Silva was our best player yesterday when he came on. Yeah, I did read that from you, BFC vlogs, and he played well. Yeah. It's good to hear that Raya played well through his injury. It will be a good reward for you finishing uni, getting 1,000 subs. It would be. I say finish uni. I've not even decided if I'm going to finish it entirely, because I could do a master's, of course. But finishing the bachelor's degree will be a good reward for that. I will look at Leicester's team, Leirquan. I definitely will look at that. I think I'm going to make a prediction. We're going to see Kieran Dewsbury Hall involved. I think for sure he should be in Leicester's squad. Unless he's got an injury, though. I think, well, for Roblox Footy King, I think you're Dylan, aren't I, right? Same profile here, but if, you know, welcome to the stream. Okay. No Dewsbury Hall. Right, he must be injured. So, Ward's in goal. Yeah, thought so. Justin, Amate, Soyuncu, Thomas as a back four, with Tielemans as captain, Ndidi, Madison, Barnes, Lookman, and Iheanacho. That's not a bad squad. That is not a bad squad. To have Lookman, Iheanacho, Madison, Tielemans, Soyuncu, and James Justin all in your squad. That is not a weak squad at all by Leicester. Maybe minus the goalkeeper. It's their strongest team that they could have done. Do you think I'll get in the Championship Prediction League? Someday you will, if you keep predicting, because a lot of the teams you've got to try and overtake from League One are people who have not predicted in weeks. Just as long as you keep predicting, you will get there eventually. The most consistent predictors will be in the Championship, I can promise you. Yes, I'm good, thank you. I hope you're doing good as well. Ericsson could be involved in a few weeks. It's exciting to see him back. I just hope for his health's sake that it doesn't, you know, hold him back. You know, it's gonna. I'm not gonna look at Ericsson playing in the same way again. You know, unfortunately, when you see a traumatic event like that, it scars people, and it would have scarred him as well. So I hope he's a good professional about it. And what a nice goal that is for Birmingham. A bit against the run of play, you might say. But Birmingham have taken the lead. I believe that's... it's Gardner again. I don't know why Gardner scores so many goals, where in real life, he wouldn't know where the back of the net is. The only net that he'll know is a bloody fishing net. But what a strike that is. Right in the top corner. Brilliant goal. That's all I can say. Brilliant interlocking passing. Very complicated play as well. And brilliant build-up play to that goal. And this should be with the updated squads. We've seen Hull's squad being updated and Swansea's squad being updated with new players. So clearly this new squad is not quite ticking at the moment. And they are using live form as well, as person did point out, which I didn't even know was a thing. But I'm actually really glad that live form is on, because I actually think that makes it a little bit more realistic. I think so anyway. If it wasn't on, I think it would be a bit more predictable to see what results we'd get as well. Thanks to the 8 of you watching once again. Right, we're an hour and 12 minutes into the stream. That's mad. I honestly thought we would stream for a little bit longer, actually. I don't know why the time's gone a little bit slowly this time. Maybe it's because I'm just constantly thinking about the work I've got to do, which is going to be very intense. Gosh, Birmingham could have had a second. Troy Deeney getting close this time. Travis making a very crucial save in the end. Blue Terrier singing about Carol Eiting. I'm not surprised. It's a brilliant bit of business for Huddersfield to get him back. He was very, very crucial for Huddersfield last season, I believe. So we'll see if he can actually repeat those same fortunes again. And knowing that how well Huddersfield have been, without him. This could be full of potential. I don't know why I'm yawning now. Okay, let's see what Bournemouth can do. Not very much, quite clearly. Okay, here's Billing. I think the problem is with Bournemouth is that we've not really seen a squad yet, or a formation, basically a starting 11 from Scott Parker with these new players. And probably FIFA has no idea how to put them, so they just put the same squad again. I think that's what they've done. Right. Oof. Okay, good defending there. I think that's Lewis Cook. I would hope so. If that's Steve Cook, then that's the second appearance Cook has made in this game. That is the halftime whistle. 1-0 Birmingham. What a result that will turn out to be if this happens as well. So this is games... I can't even remember. This is game 7. Do an impression of Carlos Corberán. I can't do impressions full stop. I mean, if I were to probably do like a someone impression, like if I had shorter hair, I can really mimic his hairstyle potentially. But his voice, no, it's just I can't do my own accent or my own impression of myself, let alone an impression of someone who's Spanish and has phrases. I can't. I'm not destined to be a comedian. I'm not quite in your league, Blue Terry, when it comes to comedic timing, impressions, and all of that. It's why I stick to football commentary and football analysis rather than comedic impressions. I tell you what, but it gives me a good respect for people like Lloyd Griffiths, who used to do these impressions every week or so. And he's gone on tour since then, so he's done really well for himself. I just can't do impressions full stop. He's offside. Poor from Bournemouth there. Jadon Anthony not looking at the offside trap at all. Okay, so Matt is going live in 30 minutes to watch Forest and Leicester. That's probably why he's not been here. He's been preparing for this stream, of course. I tell you what. Oh, if only this stream were to finish. In fact, actually, no. I tell you what I'm going to do. If we get enough people on this stream, by the end of the stream, I want to do a raid. Just a tiny, tiny raid to Matt. And see if this works. I tell you what, that's a brilliant save by Etheridge. I thought this was it. I thought I was going to say, okay, here's the goal we've been waiting for. Wow, what a save by Etheridge. I was meant to go to the Forest game today, but I torn something in your shoulder. Oh, that's not great. What have you done to it? Have you fallen over playing football or rugby or something? I can't imagine the shoulder being in pain as well. I mean, if you fractured something, you know, if it was a bone, then that would be really, really bad, you know. Oh, another good save by Etheridge as well. I tell you what, Bournemouth are pushing now. They're definitely pushing for their second goal. Alex does the impression of every manager 1k subs. Oh, 10k subs. Clip it here. 10k subs. I'll do it. Who knows? By that time, we'll be in 2032. And we'll have people like, I don't know, Sol Bamba managing Middlesbrough by that time. What a save again. Wow. Brilliant save again by Etheridge. LJP is live in 30 minutes. Says Thunderball as well. It seems like a lot of people are streaming Leicester Forest. So sorry. I mean, I could rate, obviously, Goldbridge, but look at my 9 viewers. You know, that's just going to be bread and butter to him. That's like every second. He's not going to notice that. But for someone like Matt, he might notice it. It just depends what sort of reach he gets. Yeah, I've said it now, and that will be clips now as well. I love it. Just the constant gambling over my channel is just... it's addicting, it really is. Right, that's going to be a throw. I thought that was my controller there. I literally put my hand on my mouse thinking it was the PS5 controller. Okay, 75 minutes. Deeney. Oh, he can't get past that Bournemouth back line. Bournemouth have got to be pushing now to try and get an equaliser. Poor giveaway there, but they win it back though. So, it is Cook to find Jefferson Lerma. Bizarre ball to find Ryan Christie. Long ball there. Stacey, volley and save again by Neil Etheridge. If Bournemouth win, we raid LJP. I mean, to be honest, we could raid LJP. But originally, my decision was, Matt, I mean, it's down to you, really. I mean, what I'll do is that, I can just put both links of both streams down to the chat, and you guys can go to it. It's just, I've not raided many people. I think I've raided, FIFA Bros, I think that's how you say it, and Red Devil Joshua once. But I've not done many myself, and I feel bad, because I think I've been raided 3 times, and actually twice very recently. The first raid I remember was from Cody. I remember that. It was on a Euro... I can't remember what game it was, but it was a Euro stream, which we were raided. Re-raid LJP anyway. Oh, well, you know, fair enough. I mean, what I'll do, I'll put the link. You can raid either LJP or Matt. You know, if most of you go to LJP, then maybe just do LJP. But I'll put both links in the live chat, and you guys can go straight there. We'll do that. Did I watch Eubank and Williams? I didn't watch it, but I know the result, obviously. I was out partying last night. That's probably why I didn't see it. But, yeah, and there's me saying that I've got a lot of work and I procrastinate. That's a big problem with that. But what I will say, I did think Eubank would win that one. Thunderball says he's going to raid LJP. I mean, we could do a poll, but I can't do a live poll on these, unfortunately. If more people want LJP game raid, we'll do that. What's next? I was going to look at the time. I don't know what that's going to do. What should be next then? Bristol City Reading, that's right. Oh, crucial game, Bristol City and Reading, actually. Well, actually, of course it is. Reading need all the points that they can get right now. I also don't get why FIFA have done their badge like that. I mean, maybe golden. Oh, yeah, it's 150 years, is it not? Gosh, that's going to be really, really bad if they get relegated in their anniversary year. It's not great. Oh, just a quick stretch, sorry. There we go. They're just showing off my enormous gut and my tricep strength there. Views have gone down a little bit, but in general, it's been a very cozy stream. So thank you guys so much for that. We've gained 2 subs in the stream as well, which is decent enough. It's not at the heights of what we were at previously with 936. But it's close enough, and we've actually made up a little bit of ground from the lost subscribers I got this morning. So thank you guys. And I definitely will be working on the video tomorrow as well. But I've got to be very, very careful how I use my time. Kelbrook versus Amir Khan. Who would win? That's tough. Don't hate me for this, but I just get the feeling that Amir Khan's a bit washed up now in the boxing scene. I could be wrong, of course, but I probably would say Kelbrook might be more sharper. So that's probably why I would edge in. But Amir Khan, don't get me wrong, is experienced, but I just think he's just a little bit washed up. I've got to be honest. But nothing against the guy, of course. Okay, Hoylett's broken through, but De Silva does very, very well. Look at LJP's chat. Oh, you guys have already started. What is the best Champions Stadium? Great question, person. God, what great stadiums do we have? I tell you what, Kenilworth Road has got a really nice charm to it, with how small it is. Thunderball, of course, is going to say John Smith Stadium. OTR Play said he lost 2-1 to Colchester. Did you do that on purpose? Oh, no, that's not a good team to lose to, I'll tell you that. Luteo thinks Brook would win as well. Yeah, it was good that we agree. There's so many really good ones. I think Hawthorns is quite a good one. I think Bramall Lane might be up there. There's also a charm of Craven Cottage, even though how much I want to hate to admit that. But maybe Bramall Lane. I think Bramall Lane's quite, what I will say about Bramall Lane, and I think the City Ground's the same as well, is that they always guarantee their stadiums to be filled up. When you've got a full stadium full of fans, it just makes the stadium lift up a level. It's almost like going to a church service. It'd be a bit empty if it's just you there, but it'd be a lot more uplifting if everyone was there saying their prayers or whatever. The people do make it, give it a bit of an edge. So that's probably why I would say that, because I think Forest, Sheffield United and West Brom actually, I think, have been the best attended stadiums this season. Semenyo, what a save. I tell you what, Semenyo's deadly at the moment. He's in incredible form. It was a shame he was just a little bit quiet against Blackpool the other day. It's a weird position. Never have I really been able to do score predictions on a midweek games, but I feel like I probably should. It's probably the best thing I could do, to be honest. Still 0-0 at the moment. We're on game 8 at the moment, so we're nearly 2/3 of the way through of this stream. Just getting the notifications now from Crazy Fool subscribing to the channel. Just so inconsistent, the YouTube notifications sometimes. I'm so happy to see all of you in good spirits. That's what I love to see. Right, half time, 0-0. Disappointing half from both teams. So Monday I'm going to do the predictions. Tuesday, don't think I'm going to post anything. Wednesday, I'll think about doing either my updated table predictions or my transfer transfer deadline rankings, whatever I call them. That'll be on Wednesday, I think. And then Thursday, I don't know if I can post either on the Thursday. I mean, actually, to be honest, now that I think about it, I've got to do another stream because we've got weekend games as well. So, okay, one of the days I'm going to have to stream, which might have to be... God, when can I stream? That's a good question. Monday in fact, maybe Monday, funnily enough, might be the best time for me to stream. Ironically, so you could see 2 streams like this in 2 days. A chance, is a goal for Reading. This is a crucial goal for their season. It's Lucas João with the goal. Oh my goodness, that is a very crucial goal. I can't even exaggerate how important that is. If results stand, Reading now for 5-point gap from the bottom 3. It puts pressure on the likes of Derby and Peterborough to get out of the predicament. Collaboration with LJP sometime. Well, potentially. Potentially. So, yeah. Potentially tomorrow I might have to do this exact stream again, but this time for round 32 for the weekend games. And yeah, that'll probably have to be it, because unfortunately, due to my work, I wanted to also do a career mode, but obviously, as I said previously at the start, it is really, really tough to organise these things nowadays. So you'll definitely get another career mode. You'll get another FIFA 22 predicts this week, and as I said, likely tomorrow. So, because to be honest, Sunday and Monday are my only 3 days now. They're literally the only 2 days in the week I'm free. Wednesday I've got work. Tuesday I've got uni. Thursday I've got uni. Friday I've got work. Saturday I've got work. It's just absolutely incredible the amount of days I am required sometimes. Looking forward to Bournemouth away. We're going to win 9-0, says Jack. Well, to be fair, they gave Birmingham a good result against Bournemouth in FIFA. So, I don't know. Maybe FIFA might be onto something. You don't know. Chance for Bristol City is a goal. 72nd minute. They do respond with a goal. Is that Alex Scott with the goal? I think it is. I mean, honestly, I can't really tell half the time with these faces. It's a good strike. Unstoppable for Southwood to get there. It's a good bit of play. Could have gone for Semenyo, but maybe it is Scott. Well, number 11. Oh, no, it's O'Dowda. My apologies. It is Callum O'Dowda with the goal. He was free of space. Literally just rockets the ball into the net. 1-1. But honestly, a draw wouldn't really help both sides, to be honest. Bristol City will want to be trying to have a good end to the season. Reading will just need some space away from the bottom 3. So, yeah, both teams will want to win this one, I'd think. Right, so to update you guys, my another video has been uploaded to my second channel. It is the 4th episode of the Bristol City Road to Glory I did on FIFA 20. So if you guys are feeling nostalgic with some FIFA 20 career mode gameplay, that video is the one for you. OGs of Lex Alexis will remember this video. It was a video made at the very, very, very height of the pandemic. So if you were a subscriber for my channel in 2020, you would know about this video, but newer viewers might not. So you may be surprised. You know, check out the latest video on my second channel, Lex Alexis Games. In fact, I actually might put the link in the chat somewhere. See if I could do that, actually. I've not thought about it, but I think that is probably worth doing. I don't think I could type it here. I've got to sign into chat here. Are you kidding me? Right, here. There we go. Yeah, it is a new vid. Yeah, go check it out. It's on my second channel. It's ridiculous the amount of effort I've got to do just to make a comment on this chat. But yeah, don't have to watch it now because honestly I want you guys to stay here. But yeah, if you can, please do check it out because I think I can't remember what episode 4 was. One episode was incredible, and I think it may have been that one, maybe. Does Hoylett now play for Reading? Yeah, Junior Hoylett has been signing for quite a few months now, yeah. Full-time whistle is set. It is now 1-1. We've had a lot of 1-1 draws. And just in general, we've had a lot of draws in this FIFA 22 predicts, which is interesting. Next is... I don't actually know. I should know, but I don't. Cardiff Peterborough. Yes. I should have remembered that, because that's a very crucial game. It is 20th going up against 22nd. Crucial game. Peterborough have only picked up 4 away points all season. Cardiff have now won 2 games in a row in Championship. Or was it 3? No, 2 games in a row. So, Cardiff, if they win this, they'll make it 3 games in a row. I love the vid where you trolled my Spurs, mate. Oh, yes. The Dynamo Zagreb moment. Yeah, that was incredible. Now then, if you want to see my Spurs mate again, 1,000 subs with the six-a-side game, he might make an appearance or 2. If Forest knock Leicester, then you have to do a Forest career mode. I've not got enough time as much as it is. I tell you what, after Colchester, I definitely want to try and expand my plethora of career mode to Championship clubs. And Bristol City was a lot of fun. I didn't like Preston, but I think in general FIFA 21's gameplay was just so bad. And I've really enjoyed Colchester's one this year, so I'm definitely inclined to do more career modes in the future. Methven joins Luton. That's a good signing, Chris Methven, to get him from... yeah, he would have been at Sheffield United. That's a really good signing, actually. Yeah, he joined, I think, on a free agent. I don't think not too long ago, actually. Good luck to Posh versus Man City. Gosh, they're going to get smacked, aren't they? I mean, what's ridiculous is that Man City have got the lowest ranked side left. That's assuming Boreham Wood don't go through against Bournemouth. Blues women are probably going down, says Jack. And they're not doing well, aren't they? They sacked their manager, and I think they actually beat Arsenal. I think that when they were managerless, or it was one of their first games with their new manager. But still not looking great, isn't it? After Colchester, can you do Blackburns as Thunderball? There's so many suggestions, and what I definitely want to do is... what I will say about these career modes, especially when you do ones from down leagues, because you've got 46 games, the seasons are so long, and it includes Papa John's Trophy if you're in League 1 or below. It includes Carabao Cup and FA Cup, you know, at any English league that you're in. You know, it's amazing. The Preston ended a meltdown when you lost 6-2. Yes. I mean... I was watching one of my Bristol City career mode videos back in the day, and I'm so surprised, one, how uninventive I was in my attacking play, and 2, how I thought ultra attacking from the start of the match was always a good idea. You know, based on the difficulty of defending this year, it's literally suicide to put ultra attacking. They're losing 2-0 against Leicester, who's above them, and our keeper got a red card before 30 minutes. That's not good. Lequan said they beat Sheffield United. I'm guessing that's his Luton career mode. That's a good win. It's ex-Blues player Darren Carter who's managing them. I did think, yeah, because I think I saw Darren Carter trending on Twitter quite recently. That's probably why it was... That's probably why he was trending. Can Peterborough get an away goal? You know... They're pretty difficult to come by, including points away from home, but when they do come very, very well as well, and at a good time as well. Thank you to the 11 of you watching the stream, by the way. For likes, we are on 17 likes at the moment, so thank you guys for the support of this channel. If you've not hit the like button yet, guys, please do so. It does really help the channel. It's completely free of charge to do it. Excuse me, sorry, I got an indigestion there. If you can get to 20 likes, that'd be absolutely amazing. If you've also not hit the red subscribe button, please also do that, because that would really, really help the growth of this channel. As it stands, we are 65 subs away from 1,000, and I've promised a lot of things for this channel if we get there. So feel free to hit the subscribe button if you've not done so, because it would really help the growth of this channel, or just put it to the next stage of its development. It's the manager who lost the Premier League by a slip and the manager who lost the playoff finals twice. Wow. Yeah, that's right. That is, yeah. Both managers who've experienced heartbreak with their teams. That's right. I loved it when you started picking on your cat when you scored a late own goal. Stop Gatsby abuse. I don't think it quite works as hashtag stop Vic abuse, but I think Gatsby abuse kind of works as well. I mean, speaking of him, he's sleeping right there. He's really not moved at all. He's not dead. Nah, he's just in a really deep sleep. Yeah, I was mad. It was so unfortunate as well. It was such an unfortunate own goal, but we weren't playing well anyway. I would have been angry just with that draw, but the fact we lost it just made it 10 times worse. If we had not drawn that game, we would have finished at least second place. It was absolutely it was ridiculous. Reaction to Harvey Elliott getting back into football, amazing, and I'm even more amazed he scored a goal as well. So pleased for him. Obviously, that injury against Liverpool was, that injury when he played for Liverpool was devastating. But I'm glad for him he's returned. I really am, ecstatic for him. Yeah, when you go ultra attacking, most of your players go up the pitch, which leaves your defence is wide open, and other players also get tired quickly. Yeah, I mean, it's something that I was very silly for me to do. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea. I kept doing it in FIFA 21 as well. But FIFA 22, my tactics are a lot more balanced. And if in doubt, let's say I'm chasing the game, I go attacking, never ultra attacking. The only time I might go ultra attacking is that if we need to find an equaliser or a winner. And it's 10 minutes left. And I tell you what, Peterborough, with just over 20 minutes left, have now just scored their first goal. Very crucial goal in this game. It's Johnson Clark-Harris with the goal. So what happens here? I mean, it's not great clears by the goalkeeper to start things off. Peterborough pick it up and they punish Cardiff. 1-0 Peterborough. What game is next, says person? It is Preston Huddersfield. Oh, that's a good game. Preston Huddersfield as well. Then it's QPR Middlesbrough. Good game too. And then we end with Sheffield United West Brom. We've got some really good games in midweek. God, who remembers West Brom versus Sheffield United? It was a cricket score, I think, on the side of West Brom. I think Chung will be back tomorrow, but can't play for 2 weeks, but can train. I hope so. I think if he really enjoyed his time with Birmingham, I think the best thing Man United can do is to give him back to you after he finishes his recovery. So, with these circumstances, obviously, FIFA's predicting Reading to draw, but predicting Peterborough to win, it would actually put Reading and Peterborough on the same number of points. So, it would just really spice things up in the relegation battle. Yeah, it was 4-0, yeah. I knew it was a cricket score. It was so one-sided. It was embarrassing. I think it was actually one of the few games that all my family actually watched in the Championship. They're not Championship fans at all. Even my brother, who's a Chelsea fan, he barely watches Championship football. He would go to me if we were linked to someone in Championship, like that time where when we were linked with Said Ben Rama, he wanted me to tell him all about him. So yeah. I'm the reliable one when it comes to knowing Championship players, but I just tell him, just watch the games yourself. There's nothing stopping you. What, Peterborough? Is that how Peterborough? It really bothers. Oh, okay. Well, Peterborough. I'll say it like that. I mean, I don't know. You're asking me to pronounce things. What was the classic one that Charlie Brown pointed out on my GeoGuessr? By the way, the GeoGuessrs will be going to my second channel as well. They'll be coming after the Bristol City series. What was it? What did I mispronounce? I think it was... what was it? It was when I was trying to find one of the League 1/League 2 clubs, and I said something so incredibly incorrect, and I had not got it wrong ever since. Deadline is going to be mental. Yeah, I'd imagine so, especially on a career mode. Cresswell on loan. That's a really good loan. West Brom appointed Bruce. That's a poor appointment. He plays defensive football. They should have got Bilic back, says... Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think it's ADT, but it's the other account. Um, Steve Bruce is interesting. Obviously, Steve Bruce has got a good track record where he goes. I think Villa was a bit of an exception, and I think he definitely underperformed there. But you remember what he did to Hull, and he got them promoted out of the Championship that way. Do I think Ben Rama's flopped for West Ham? I don't think so. I think personally, when he's been needed, he's actually been alright. I personally think that Jared Bowen has overshadowed his position a little bit, and I think it's made it a lot more trickier for him to get constant starts. I wouldn't say he's flopped. I think just the form he was at Brentford at the time, it's going to be completely impossible for him to replicate that. So I don't think there's anything to worry about for Ben Rama's sake. There's only one. Peter Ridsdale says Blue Terrier. OTR Plays says he's got to go. No problem, man. Thank you for turning up to the stream. I do appreciate it. Right, Matt is live right now, so we only have 3 games left. Yeah, I am tempted actually to raid Matt. I think it'll be a nice gesture in general. Thanks to the 15 viewers watching. Holy crap, guys. Thank you guys so much. If you guys have not hit the like button yet, guys, please do hit the like button. It does really help. The channel is completely free of charge. We're on 18 likes at the moment from the last time I checked. If we can get to 20, that'd be absolutely incredible. If you've not hit the red subscribe button either, please do that as well, because we're trying to push to 1,000 subscribers, and at the moment we are 65 away, so we're not too far away. We are getting ever closer every stream we do, so if you can support this channel by hitting the like button and the subscribe button, that'd be absolutely amazing. BFC Vlog says we will happily have him back. Yeah, I think he definitely would be a welcome return to Brentford. Honeygun's going to watch LJP's stream. I feel a bit betrayed. But I'm joking. No, you do whatever you want to do. You know, that's absolutely fine. But thank you for turning up, Honeygun. That's absolutely fine. Well, just as you leave, Huddersfield score. So I hope, Blue Terrier, you're still here around, because it is Josh Karoma who has scored for Huddersfield Town. That was a bit loud on the TV there. I think I might need to turn that down, actually. I thought I turned my TV down, actually. But clearly I have not. Right. We are on game 10? Yes, we are on game 10. So we're getting there at the moment. So Preston have fallen behind. Not great on their part. God, I tell you what I've not done in a while. I've not done a community post for quite some time as well. Definitely might want to get onto that as soon as I can as well. So how are you guys doing? Just to recap to anyone who's just arrived here and what I'm doing this week. So tomorrow I think I'm going to do score predictions for midweek. And FIFA's going to be predicting now. Gatsby's just moving. And excuse me. And I think what I'm also going to do is rank the transfer deadline days, or the transfer windows. That's probably what I should say, of all Championship clubs. That probably won't be on Wednesday, and then I guess it'll be just another stream, which I'm thinking I might actually do on the Monday, which is crazy that I've got to do it at that time. But it just goes to show how little time I have these days, honestly. Okay. Super Josh. Yep, Blue Terrier's happy. I thought so. Problem is, I'm going to be finishing the stream when the match starts. And I think when the match starts, he's not going to be able to see the raid if I do raid him. Bit of a dilemma, that. But what can we do? 30 minutes gone. Still 1-0. Lewis O'Brien finds Danny Ward, who has been, I have to say, I think one of the most underrated players this season. I'm also thinking of doing, like, the most underrated players, or the players that I've written off and, you know, they've impressed me. You know, I'm sure there's one in every Championship club that I can do as well. You know, I think a lot of people adore for these videos as well. Here's Chad Evans. Oof. I wouldn't back that defensive approach, but it has worked momentarily. It's a corner to Huddersfield. I'm just quickly looking at my second channel one. Oh, there was a funny bit there. I was definitely angry at one bit. Wow. I've just realised what it was. Alright. Still 1-0 to Huddersfield there. Danny Ward still trying to get found the ball, but Alan Brown does well to intercept. God, imagine when it goes down and still haven't lost. That's bizarre. Yeah, he might see it, but realistically, when the game starts, he'll just be wanting to watch the game. And I think when the game's starting, you know, his viewers are just going to go up and up and up, aren't they? So, I don't know. I'll make a judgment call. I mean, the viewers now, it's not great, isn't it? So, what I'm going to do... I think he might be quoting my second channel video. What's my chat saying there? Just been looking at group chat. Oh, looks like Gatsby's going to be leaving. Yep, Gatsby's leaving. AJP isn't gaining viewers because of you. Alright, well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll raid him, I think. I think it's fair. We'll raid him when the stream ends. Right. I'm just going to be needed for 2 seconds because my cat wants to leave. And he may be a little bit angry with me as well. We'll see. So, he's restarting his stream, or is he? Did he have network problems? Oh, I feel bad for him if he's doing that. Well, we've only got 3 games left, so he doesn't have to wait too long. So, apologies for him in that front. Right, 2 seconds, guys. I've just got to let my cat out my door. I'm kind of glad I did mute it because he was bloody loud. Jack is wanting to support Leicester. No Gatsby, no party. Well, not anymore. He was there for the first hour and 45. Chat disabled, said BFC Vlogs. Is he talking about LJP? What's going on with him? Oh, I'll tell you what. He's not got 150 subs, hasn't he? Well, I've just subscribed. There we go. Should have 150 subs now. That should help. Well, he's saying he's got no viewers. I've not got many viewers here anyway, so I don't think he's missing. I don't think he's missing out too much at the moment. He's just got to be patient, you know. I was the same as well, especially last year as well with this as well. He'll be fine. But I've just turned his into his 150th sub, so hopefully he can kind of forgive me for that. Okay. Oh, no free kick given. No free kick given. That's a bit contentious. It's Daniel Johnson. He's not got many options though. Huddersfield have done well to close them down. Josh Earl. He's going to give it to Cameron Archer, who's been a revelation, it looks like, since he's come into Preston. Josh Earl too, to Whiteman. Another good signing too. Alan Brown. Oh, good defending. Leicester, because it's like 30 and 40 minutes away. Okay, fair enough. I think locally, then. Okay, if that's fair. I mean, I live nowhere near either of them, so I don't really have a preference. '81st minute. So, the last 2 games is QPR and Middlesbrough, and of course Sheffield United, West Brom. 2 really good games as well. Blue Terrier using some fruity language to describe the referee. I mean, that's pretty much what everyone says about every referee and the officials as well. Yeah. Okay, 87th minute. Can pressing find something? They've got Emil Reese. They've got all of their attacking players on the pitch. They need to get something here. It's good tackling. Reese is just out of energy. I tell you what. Huddersfield have done well off the ball. That's why Preston have not been doing so well off the ball. Huddersfield been too good. Full-time whistle. And that's a really good win for Huddersfield. That's exactly what Huddersfield will want to get in this game if they want to stay in the top 6. A 1-0 away win. What a result. Right, I'm just going to recap who's home and away. It's QPR who are home, so we'll do that. QPR face Middlesbrough. That's the penultimate game. I think, just trying to remember the reverse fixture. Now, this was game 3. This game week, I think. And, God, I think this was a 2-1 away win to QPR last time in this game, if I remember right. There was a red card, I think, involved too. I'm now starting to get my memory back on this game week. Here's Tavernier, Sporer, Aaron Connolly. Oof. It's not a bad effort there. That's really, really close. I thought that was in, actually. It was like one of my classic finesse shots. Eva Hire was taking those. Going straight to the net. You might lose one viewer for a minute because I'm going to, or two, because I'm going to like on other guys. Oh, that's fine. I don't mind that. I'm not going to look at, in those details. Great save by Seny Dieng. He won't be here, though, because, well, no, he could return in time, but he's going to feel, yeah, I think Marshall will stay in goal there. Dieng shouldn't be back by time. Because obviously Senegal are in the final, aren't they? So he could be an Africa Cup of Nations winner. Seny Dieng. Goldbridge has just gone live. God, he's gone live right in the nick of time. He really has as well. That was very close by Goldbridge there. He nearly, yeah, he was literally right on the money there. Is it just me, or is this game going really slowly? I mean, we've already had a lot of breaks in play because it's been Middlesbrough who've been having all the chances, really, to be honest. I've been a bit disappointed with QPR so far. He's through. Crooks, good save. Dieng goes out of his goal at the perfect time. I mean, it says a lot now that LJP's got more views than me, so I don't think I'm going to raid him after all. He doesn't need to. The Africa Cup of Nations final is today. Yeah, that's right. But despite that, you know, if Dieng, I'm talking about Dieng, regardless, you know, he's going to have less than 2 days to recover. Well, if I know Wednesday, so we have Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, so 3 days. But once again, I think it's still probably a bit too much for him. Just checking my social medias quickly. Nothing new here. Right. God, it says a lot. This game has been not really going anywhere, to be honest. Here's an Ilias Chair. Good defending though. Tavernier can drive with the ball. Aaron Connolly. It's going to be to Johnny Howson. Crooks. Right, finds some space for Isaiah Jones. He's spreading the play. But he hesitates a little bit, which is not great. He could try pass back to Howson, but he's not going to do that. He's got a couple of options. He's going to give it to Crooks. Sporer. Good save. Not offside either. That's a surprise. I thought that was actually going to be offside. He'll probably be on the bench. You don't know. It depends. It's just a small turnaround. I think, yeah, if you give it 3 days, he probably will be on the bench. I think David Marshall might keep his place, but then maybe by weekend he'll be back in form. You know, because he'll be fresh, but he'll just be fatigued. If that makes sense. Well, his sharpness will be there, but he'll be fatigued from all the playing. And especially from the travelling as well. You've got to remember how exhausting you get from travelling places in general. Like, even when I remember travelling from France back to the UK, your body just shuts off for like a full day. It's nearly 4 o'clock now. Oh, I was hoping the stream would end before the match would start, but we're going to have to be playing this game and one other game as well. So, it's not the end of the world. It's not too much. It's not too bad, I guess. Okay, half-time whistle's gone. I'm back for the perfect game. Says Rexy. Yes, you are right on time. That is brilliant timing. 0-0 between QPR and Middlesbrough. And Middlesbrough have been a better team. They should have scored probably at least twice, actually. Right. I'm a little bit distracted because I'm being aware also looking at Forest playing Leicester 2. Dieng will be on the bench for Senegal. Yeah, that's right. Obviously, Mendy had COVID at the start of the Africa Cup of Nations, I believe. And Dieng's been debutising when he has been absent. And I think he's played an important role, Seny Dieng, actually. Yes, the AFCON final is tonight. It's exciting times. What I was kind of hoping for, like, obviously, someone who's not a Liverpool fan, I was hoping that Liverpool were playing in more Premier League games without them, because I actually think they were quite vulnerable without them. But a lot of the games that they've been playing in that time have been cup competitions, which has not really affected them, to be honest. I think Jota doesn't get the credit he deserves as well. Of course, Middlesbrough are better, says BFC Vlogs. Oh, well, he would say that being a Brentford fan, wouldn't he? It's an interesting rivalry, the West London rivalry. And we could have, now that I think about it, we can have up to 4 West London teams in the Prem. We could have QPR, Fulham, we can have Brentford and Chelsea. 4 teams from West London. That's got to be, without a doubt, the most, you know, West London teams, you know, in one specific league. For a minute, click on this stream and spam let's us raid. Is that LJP you're doing? I believe you are. I'll tell you what, there's a couple of things I do need to change, and it involves yeah, it is LJP, I thought so. That's nice. I'm not going to be streaming for too long, though. Chance for QPR. Oh, good. Good goalkeeping there by Lumley, actually. I still can't get over Goldbridge's Joanna Lumley comment. That's still going to be living rent-free in my head. But he called him that as well. Okay. Johansson. Willock to Andre Gray. Chair. Andre Gray. Now it's looking like QPR are probably the more likely team to score now. They're keeping the ball a lot better in this half than they did in the first half. So Sam Field to Chair. He's got a couple of options here. Chair could go on his own, but he's going to give it to Johansson. Back to Chair. Oh, good defending, although it finds Andre Gray. Johansson, Gray. Oh no! I was just praising Joanna Lumley on her good goalkeeping there. But he really does a Joanna Lumley there. He palms it in his own net. He can't keep out Andre Gray's strike. He palms it in his own net. I tell you what, how incredible would Middlesbrough be if they had a world-class keeper? It's 1-0 to QPR. What did Goldbridge say about Lumley? Well, basically, if you watched the game, you would have known he made an absolute howler which Manchester United scored a second goal. I think it was Rashford who would have scored it, but I think it was either offside or there was a foul in the build-up, so it was disallowed. So Goldbridge tweeted that Joe Lumley, more like Joanna Lumley, or something like that, calling out Joe Lumley, basically. And now that he's the winning goalkeeper in the penalty shootout, he's deleted the tweet. We're rating LJP. Nice. Rexy is not pleased with that. I wouldn't be pleased either. I was actually giving Joe Lumley some praise of his goalkeeping there. And yeah, it's just disappointing. Connolino, can he rescue it? Oh, it's a good save. That is what a goalkeeper should do. It's a good save by Dieng. And that's a full-time whistle. And literal snatch and grab. QPR have not deserved this win. But they get all 3 points, which is really important for their season. It's 1-0 to QPR. Final game, Sheffield United play West Brom. I'm so excited to see the outcome of this one. Especially for the fact West Brom have not done well away from home. But it's Steve Bruce's first game in charge. And he could definitely change things up. The atmosphere for Borough in the way end was amazing. No, I can imagine. And I tell you this. I just dropped my mouse there. I tell you this. I have all support for Middlesbrough fans. The only thing I didn't really condemn was their chance on Derby County, based on their situation. But apart from that, they've been absolutely outstanding, the Middlesbrough fans. The support and just everything about them, they've been really, really good in that game. I think they really were the difference, and just the motivation they gave to this Middlesbrough side just made them think that they could still actually go through. Is Lumley any good? He was poor for QPR. I never rated him, to be honest. He was just very experienced. I never particularly rated him, I've got to be honest. But Rexy thinks he's good. So, you know, he can be. But, if we're comparing him to, like, the top 5 goalkeepers, I don't think he's anywhere close. I've got to be honest. I just don't think he is. Okay. So, final game, Sheffield United, West Brom. I'm excited when the stream ends because it means I can actually watch Forest play Leicester. I'll give you small updates on what's going on. I think we're 6 minutes into that game. I'm waiting for One Football to update me on what's going on, but it's not really doing it. And at the moment, nothing really happening in terms of chances, but a lot of fouls actually from both teams at the moment. So very broken play at the moment. Grant, Diangana, oof, good defending there. Mowat gives White to Conor Hurahan. Lumley can make some good saves, but it's not good at kicking the ball up the pitch. Yes, his distribution, I definitely would say needs work. In fact, well, I mean, that's just one of the things, really, to be honest. I also think you're going to do a Burton Albion career mode. Did I suggest a Burton Albion one as well? Well, fair enough. Yeah, go for it. Go for a Burton Albion career mode. I think it'll definitely be good. Yeah. I think it's a good choice. I think Burton Albion are a team that are on the cusp of something, but just not quite reaching that full potential. They're fizzing, but they're not exploding, if that makes sense. So, I think they'll be a really good team to go over. Only sad thing is that you'll be replacing Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Legend. Did Burton win yesterday? I can't remember. Who did they play against in League One? I normally know these things off by heart, but obviously nowadays I can't actually watch the 3 o'clocks because I'm working. I did find Burton, but now I can't find them. Is this the last game? It is. It is the last game. We've done very, very well to hold up to this stream. We're 2 hours and 5 minutes in. We've done really, really well. This is our last game. I, for some reason, cannot find the League One results. I did know, but I legit cannot remember now. There's League 2. Why can't I find any from League 1? Oh, this is so frustrating. I'm going to have to look at... Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. It was Sheffield Wednesday, and they lost 2-0. Yeah. Byers and Silla So with the goals for Sheffield Wednesday there. Sheffield Wednesday might be an outside chance for top 6 actually for League 1, to be honest. Burton stayed up last season, which was a miracle. They did. I tell you what, Burton really were, you know, dropping like a team. Well, the stream did so well to stay connected, and then obviously, literally the final 5 minutes, it gets disconnected. Oh, that's a shame. It could be my family trying to do something, maybe on Microsoft Teams or something, knowing the amount of times that they're on them. Right, well, the stream is dying, but it needs to stay alive. We've got to put the BG staying alive on. We're just trying to keep it going. It's so close. It's got 36 minutes to survive. Thanks guys for the support as well, by the way. I do appreciate that. So we're looking like we're going to end on 935 subs. I had to stop there because I thought it was going to get disconnected again. 935 subs, so 2 subs gained, and we are on 26 lives. Bloody hell. Thank you, Jack, I think, with your 10 accounts. Thank you so much for that. That's definitely made it look so much better. Thank you so much. Right, no goals between Sheffield United and West Brom at the moment. Norwood to Indai. I tell you what, since I've seen Sheffield United beat Fulham, they've been really good. They really have been good, actually. That game might have actually been the turning point for Sheffield United, to be honest. It's now Robinson with the ball. Grady Diangana. I mean, if I'm talking about players who've disappointed, Grady Diangana will be one of those. Furlong. Just the whole West Brom team in general, I actually think, have been disappointing, to be honest. We're at the 70th minute. Final 20 minutes, and then we'll be going down to watch Thingy play Thingy. Forgotten the teams. Leicester play Nottingham Forest. For the fan, we've got 4 viewers. There's no point to raid. You could just pick whether to go to Matt or to LJP. Had we had 15 viewers, which you had at one point. What a save, by the way, by Fotheringham. Brilliant save. Okay, corner comes in. Kipra. Ooh, I thought it was going to win header there. Moa to Kipra back. Okay. Matt Phillips. Can he get past the defenders with Colin Grant? Being pushed out wide. Oh, you know, I'm impressed with Sander Burge's attitude as well, with the amount of interest he's got. And Sander Burge was actually involved in Sheffield United's victory over Birmingham as well. So it's good to see he's still actively getting involved as well. Blues women beat Arsenal, but can't beat Leicester, who's one above them. Yeah, I thought I was right that Birmingham beat Arsenal recently. I thought they did, but yeah, not great that they couldn't beat Leicester. Something's going on with the family. They're laughing and hysterically about something. Right, Ryan Brewster. Can you get through to the right-hand side? Billy Sharp. Connor Hurt. Oh, that was close. Right, 86th minute. Pretty much like first team Blues. Yeah, inconsistent. I'd give you that. They would be like that. Alright, we're close. It looks like it's going to be another 0-0. We've had a couple of 0-0 draws today. And we've been actually not been getting too many 0-0 draws recently in FIFA 22 Predicts. But yeah, this game's been a bit different. So tomorrow, guys, could be the same time, same place with these streams. Because we've got to do the weekend games as well. We've done the midweek. Now we could do the weekend ones as well. Right, thank you guys once again for your continued support. Can Taylor score 3 goals in 3 games? I think he can. He's got the ability to. Okay, now I have to end it here. I definitely need a break. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've not liked the stream, guys, please do give the stream a like. It does tremendously help this channel showing that support. Please do hit the subscribe button if you've not done so either. That even helps even more support for the channel. It really, really does. And please also share this channel, because that is how we're going to grow in popularity, and that is how we're going to get more people to subscribe to this channel. We're 65 subs from 1,000 subs as well. Channel's looking good, I gotta say. Now wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are legendary for Sunday of the stream. And as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys later. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.